Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Crimson, and we're gonna do a roster review on Bat's account. He reached out in DMs and was like, "Hey, you do a roster review," and I was like, "Yeah, I haven't done one in ages, but here we go." So let's get right into it. Already got the Mandalorian, so we probably got some Lightspeed bundles in this account. Quick stack 6 million GP. Um, Finalizer type deal, so we're looking at SLKR and C for your two GLs. Let's see if there's any. Um, oops. No, okay, only the two. Okay, cool. All right, so he said that he was working on uh, Jedi Master Mace Windu as well as Lord Vader. So let's do some checking here. We're gonna go to Clone Troopers and all right. So we're working on some of the new characters, slowly but surely, type deal. So definitely LSB for Clone Troopers type deal. Should have gotten on that Bad Batch too. That will really help you with your Lord Vader climb um, type deal. But nevertheless, it's still going. Surely it's probably free to play as well. So it is now quite a friendly free to play mindset with that. But so let's go to Galactic Republic. See what else we got. All right, so Padme needs to be in R8 for Lord Vader. Temple Guard is 3 stars, but it looks like Gear 11, so that's good. So working on that. Um, so you definitely got a long way to go for Jedi Master Mace Windu. I would honestly probably switch your mindset or your grind and see if you can do Lord Vader and Bad Batch so you can be more prepared for the new raid that's coming out. Um, you can also do um, yeah, there's some Yoda looking here type deal. Some relics, not really missing a ton of Zetas, um, but definitely a lot of light speed bundles right here. Uh, don't have to worry about Datacrons. Okay, cool. Ships. Um, Endurance is pretty big for Leviathan and Executor um, counters type deal. So I would build on your Galactic Republic. Definitely get TIE Defender up for your Empire. Marauder is going to be a really big one for Galactic Republic. So definitely those relics and 6-dot mods and so forth, but not too shabby. Executrix, I would get up to 85 once you get the rest of your Empire up to date type deal. So ships will really generate a lot of crystals and throughout your fleet arena. So definitely trying to stay ahead of that. Top 50, top 20. Hell, top 1, 2, and 3 give you really good crystal outcomes each day. Crystal payouts. Excuse me. Um, don't have to worry about Inquisitors. Okay, that's not really a priority right now, so not looking like that. Let's check out. You got any Gungans? Okay, another great team to have type deal, and I know that you're uh, farming those as well type deal, and more than likely they're going to be a light speed bundle as well eventually, instead of these packs. So let's check out bounty hunters. Okay, definitely got the light speed bundle um, for some bounty hunters here. Zam Wessel's going to be one of those Lord Vader requirements. Um, you're honestly not too far away from Hut Cartel from Jabba either. So you got a wide variety of things that you can work on. But if you're really sold on Lord Vader and you're really sold on Jedi Master Mace Windu, then you're going to have to really deep down and get some crystals out and spend those things on shipments and shards because you're behind on that type deal, or as soon as you can. I don't know what your time frame is in terms of how long you're going to be at this type deal. So if it takes a year, it takes a year. If it takes 2 years, well, my guess there's going to be new content and going up there. So it's hard catching up when on farms unless you value time over investments, which is just fine um, type deal. So hopefully those two work out well for you. You you're not doing really much in GAC, so datacrons, don't have to worry about those. You're in a level where you're not going to see much of that action type deal. So you got a pretty solid account for something that could really work in GAC and you really climb and get those rewards because those crystals are going to really make a difference for you. So um, and it looks like you're prioritizing Zetas where they need to be, which is nice type deal. But I would, for ships and for overall availability, I really, really wish that you add some Zetas. Also, it looks like you don't have gas. So let me look here. Okay. Yeah. So another great thing to grab. Let me check your separatist out because they also the key. Oh yeah, yeah, full separatist. A wonderful, really quick unlock for you should be gas or General Anakin Skywalker. That event would be super easy for you once you get your pad made or relics and just slap a few mods on them and so forth. So just appearance wise, you definitely can unlock some characters while you're down there type deal in terms of type deal. So not sure about if you need certain zetas for the mission. It's been going on almost 5 years since I've unlocked gas or something like that. It's been a long time. Um, so I'm not sure if there's certain Zetas that make it or break it. I'm sure there's still videos on YouTube that you can find and so forth. But yeah, overall, not looking too shabby. Let's check your ships again. So again, going back to this, definitely build up Negotiator, build up in Endurance, your Galactic Republic, finish up your Empire stuff. A really good fleet that you can get into would be Executor. I don't see that here, but it is looks like maybe there is a work in progress with that. Um, yeah, you just need to finish up the farms and whatnot, and you're good to go. Um, let's check on your TIE pilot. Yeah, another great ship, great fleet to get into would be Executor too, to boost up your ships and get those crystal payouts for your fleet arena. Um, let's check out a little bit of. Okay, so there are some mod priorities that you definitely need to work on. Your GLs are always going to be the fastest, no matter what. Um, let's check out your mall. 317, not too bad. R7, 8400. So not terrible in terms of that, and you are using him as a lead, so that's fine too. Um, type deal. Mara, okay. So just kind of over base on stuff. You definitely just for a sheer, you know, good goal to have for your mods is you want to have 6 dot mods, but you also want to make sure that your 6 dot mods, you know, a gold mod should have 13, 14, 15 speed on it before you take it to 6 dot. If it's got under 10 or has no speed at all, get rid of it. Yes, sets do produce a natural, speed type deal, but Mars should be pushing 360, 350, especially for TW purposes. Also missing a Zeta there. So just depending on what your guild is about, if they are TW heavy or they're TB heavy, or they're just getting rewards where they can. See if your guild has any thoughts about where you should take your account to. But just from a sheer, just looking at it and kind of going through here, yes, we do see new stuff is being added as well as farmed, and that's a good mindset to have. However, I would suggest that your minimum relic level threshold should not be relic 3. You need to probably take that up to relic 5 at minimum starting out, and then from there you can take them to relic 7, relic 8, even relic 9 depending on such. But I would keep relic 9 more towards tanks and GLs and whatnot. So if your attackers, I would say a really good starting point for them, or a really good goal for them, is a relic 8 if you can afford them, and move on type deal. So, um, but yeah, right off the bat, you could unlock Executor, or right off the bat, you could unlock Gas today. Um, you've got the makings for JMK as well. I don't see Cat, which is a little bit of a bummer, but that is a conquest tune. So yes, okay, so you do have it. Okay, Relic 5, no news, no nothing. So definitely, get her up to par. But um, yeah, there's a ton of unlocks that you can do. Again, once you get Padme to relics, um, then you can go for the event, for the General Anakin Skywalker event type deal. So Padme is a big key right there. You should be working on her to getting the unlocks so that the rest of the roster builds and goes from there to get your goals. Um, mods will be a forever everyday grind, so you don't have to really worry about that too much. But definitely I would say your relic levels for bare minimum would be relic 5 instead of relic 3. You kind of, the low relics don't really do much anymore. At one time they did, when back when relics were first introduced, but now that has moved on. So I would say a minimum for everyone should be relic 7, and then from there you can go up from there. Um, that's a long-term goal type deal, but for right now, gas Padme should be your priority. Then building from there, you go to Lord Vader, and then JMK, Jabba with Hut Cartel. Um, let's check out your rebels just in case too. You got a roster that can really go towards a certain, yeah. So once you get Drogon up there, you can start worrying about Leia and so forth. But with the amount of rate of Lightspeed bundles that they produce, type deal, eventually you're gonna have Lightspeed bundles that cover full GL unlocks, and it's gonna take away from that. But you've got to make sure that you have the appropriate amount of Zetas for those GLs once unlocked and so forth. So, hope this helps, Bat. I wish you the best in terms of your goals. Um, but like I said before, Padme holds the key for your roster right now, and then everything else can go from there. So, have a good one.